curve. Anyways, welcome to another Assault Android Cactus Daily Drive. I am going to get started, and I'm feeling like I'm going to have to switch off a Cactus soon and try someone new. So let's do it. Go out there, try a new character. She seems, in theory, like she'd be good for this, but I seem to remember having quite a few difficulties with her. So we're still going to try it, see how it goes. Anyways, today was a lot better than yesterday. It was way less hectic. And I ended up talking to one of my bosses about some of the shit that went down, and he got pretty mad on my behalf. And so, you know, we talked it out. He appreciated my efforts, which is the important thing, that I'm being appreciated and that people recognize that I went out of my way in doing what I had to do. So yeah, so I feel a lot better. The only minor downside of today is that it's raining, and I have to go grocery shopping as soon as I'm finished with this. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Whoa.
Accelerate extended. Battery up.
This is going pretty well so far. Of course, some dailies are just harder than others, and you know, it might not be avoidable. But what am I freaking missing? Man, I almost was able to continue the chain. And that would have been really, really awesome. Okay.
Battery over here.
That was super lucky, and then it finally caught up with me, I see.
Battery up.
I would like
Shut
that.
down.
Please give to me. Donations of batteries are gratefully accepted.
Battery here.
Come on. Go down, you Colossus. What is left? Yeah, it's really hard to concentrate fire for these things, which is, I know, what her ultimate is for, but I always got to make sure that I really have a good... Oh my gosh!
Battery over here. Shut down.
That was quite the quasi-slick maneuver. And I say quasi-slick because, of course, it didn't really have the speed to make the whole thing work. But it worked somehow? Crap. Really wanted that accelerate so that I could get up to my maximum power level.
I'm getting the feel for this.
Oh, I'm not going to make it in time again!
Firepower. Battery over here. Weapon maximum.
You have got to be kidding me! Just taunting me with the accelerates. Anyways, I ended up
Battery up.
while I was hanging out at work, there was a guy who hit me up on Grindr, and actually I hit him up. On his profile he said he was looking for friends, and I was like, yeah, I bet. And so I thought, well, what the heck? He actually has some information in here that would be like information that one might base a friendship on. So I thought, the hell, I'll give it a try. I'll probably just say no, or he won't say anything at all, and I'll just, you know, ignore him and move on with my life. And then he actually ended up talking, and he was very chatty. So he seemed like a nice enough guy. He indicated himself as a moderate conservative, which is a little funny because DC is a very liberal city. So I don't really want to round up, but it was just an unusual thing to hear. And I kind of just expected that he would have said, you know, liberal to some degree, and then we could have had some interesting topics around the election or something. But I don't want to offend someone new when our politics aren't similar. So I'll avoid the topic as a wise person does. And there we go. So battery buffer has gone way the hell back up. I've clearly recovered for now. And all that needs show up is something really
here.
dangerous to throw me off my
Accelerate.
game. And then I'll be right back where I started from. After all, I'm always like, you know, just a few hits away from going right back to where I'd
Battery
started.
here.
And speaking of which, that was almost it. But fortunately, I had the drop on it.
Battery up. Accelerate extended.
I kind of love that when wraiths settle into wherever they're firing, they just stay in that orientation. So if you can get behind them, which isn't always possible because they do kind of love walls, then it becomes a great deal easier to deal with them.
Battery over here. Shut down.
And thank God for that shutdown, because if I had to deal with those apes in this like really
Firepower.
tight
Battery here.
quarters, trying to take out the mushrooms in the center, that's a freaking deadly combination. And I'm just gonna like that.
Battery over here.
Oh God! No! What I tell you, deadly combination is all it takes.
Firepower extended.
Let me go. Ah! And this is one of the most frustrating parts of going down. Not even the, you know, oh, I want to play better than this, but the fact that it is so damn hard to get up once you've gotten down, even with the pushback that comes from a revival.
Accelerate.
Positively maddening. God damn it! Oh!
Accelerate.
No, I'm not dealing with these freaking jumping apes. I cannot stand them. There was no choice. There was no freaking... There was nothing I could do. Blow it up early and the same thing would have happened. God damn it! Fuck off, all of you! I am actually astonished that I was able to kill the goddamn toaster in there.
Battery up.
These little things are so fucking evil.
Shut down.
Shut it all
Accelerate.
down. And then when this finishes, I'm going to pick up firepower and reclaim what is
Firepower
mine.
extended. Battery here.
At least I'm on layer 9, but I have a bad feeling there's going to be some kind of boss, and I don't have the experience with this character to know necessarily how I'm going to do versus boss, so that's really scary. But that's also why I chose a new character today, isn't it?
Battery over here. Firepower extended.
Those things are fucking impossible if you don't have speed. And of course, if the battery... Oh, I was about to say.
Firepower. Battery up.
I'm really lucky that I was right the hell on top of that.
Firepower. All right, who's next?
1,094 enemies and only 7 deaths. And most of those were, of course, clustered all together. 1.6 million is not great. Higher chain than usual, but I think that's kind of not surprising. It is a little bit, because I always figured that any kind of obstacle would, you know, cause that to drop to basically nothing, because she doesn't have, you know, map coverage, but wasn't as terrible as it could have been. I think I'll give her a try for a while longer. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for another Assault Android Cactus Daily Drive.